Hello, hello, and welcome back to Super Pet World. It is time to beat this level, I think. I've been working on this for a while now, but, you know, I think I'm getting it today. I know I've said that a couple times now, but I genuinely believe I've gotten closer. Like, I was 2 jumps away twice or 3 times yesterday. So, based on that alone, I really believe that if I can get back to that last 2 jumps, maybe 3 more times, I think that's all it'll take. If I can get there 3 more times, I'm almost positive that will be enough to push me over the edge right into success. So that is what I'm going to try to do here. Hope you're having a good Tuesday out there. Can't believe it's Tuesday. Thought it was later in the week than that, but it is only Tuesday. It is just a lonely Tuesday. And I'm almost set up here, ready for this. There it is. Okay, sorry about that. And we're ready. And we are ready. Okay, let's get started. Sorry about the delay. Bada bing, bada boom. We're right in business. What's up, Game with CJ? Good afternoon. Hey, Jen. How are ya? How are ya? Let's get down to it. Section 1, Section 2, then, of course, Section 3. I really, really think it's going to happen today. But it may not. I learned the hard way yesterday. Had to adjust my expectations to be in line with just how difficult this level is. Less than 40 people have beaten it in over... Okay, we'll call that Section 1. In over 19,000 attempts. What's up, Kiwi? Hey, Vicky. So that's the issue. I'm trying to beat a level. Over 19,000 attempts, less than 40 clears. So, even if it took me even longer than I expected, it makes sense. Too late? Come on, today's the day, Jen. I gotta believe today's the day. It's gotta be. Well, it doesn't have to be. I want it to be, though. I do want it to be. And I do think I put in the time, put in the hours. I think all that's left is to do it. Come on. Way too early. All right. Ooh, Fernando's got those mozzarella cheese sticks. I'm jealous. I love a good mozzarella stick. You know what's my favorite? My favorite mozzarella stick is TGI Fridays frozen. Even more so than I like them at the restaurant. I like the frozen version the best. I think it has the best flavor. Okay, so I'm throwing it too late. I've got to throw it as soon as I turn around. It's coming back to me here. Ah, couldn't make that angle. What's up, John? Today's the day. Today is the day. I believe it. I do believe it. Weird momentum. There you go, Game with CJ. You got cheddar broccoli soup and salad. Nice. There you go. That sounds good. I had a chicken quesadilla. Some peppers and onions. It was really, really good. Ah, throwing it too late. That's the 2 spots I get held up. That jump where you have to actually travel left to right. Ah. Almost. Come on. Ah! Just getting warmed up here. just getting warmed up. There we go. There we go. Come on, early. Yes! And there we go. Section 1 is done. Now, Section 2, I'm coming for you. You got an apple. There you go, Kiwi. Apple's good. I love an apple with a little bit of caramel. Doesn't take a lot. You could dip a slice of apple in just a tiny bit of caramel, and that thing goes from fruit to candy real fast. Oh, I'm too late again. Okay. Too late there. And I said I was going to move on to the second section, which I probably should, because I'm going to have plenty of time to work out the first section when I start doing attempts. It's like learning a difficult piece of music. You got to break it down by section. That was really close for a first try. Caramel dip. You said a warm air. Thank you, Fernando. I need that warm air. Nice. There's section 2. Ooh, that wasn't a bad attempt at section 3. We're already on to section 3. Let's go design. I think today's the day. We just got through section 2. Now it's just this little dealio right here. Fruit to candy real fast. Yeah. Oh my goodness, what am I doing? Yeah, it really does. It really does. Isn't it weird how much candy is flavored after fruit? That's so bizarre as well. It's like, psh, might as well just eat the fruit. But I can appreciate that it doesn't taste exactly like the fruit. Especially strawberry. I'd say strawberry and watermelon are the two fruit flavors that just get so exaggerated in candy form. Not a complaint. I love most strawberry-flavored candy, but it's just like... As opposed to something like the flavor of lemon. Think of lemon-flavored candy. It's pretty true to lemon, wouldn't you say? Relative to something like strawberry? Ooh, cotton candy grapes, Jen. Those can be real yummy. I just saw a thing on TikTok with they were like covering them in sugar and all this. I was like, what? It's already pretty sweet. The cotton candy ones, I mean. It's so hard to drop that for me. I think I must hold down either... I'm going to really try to pay attention. I'm either pressing the down too early or late. It's really tough for me to perceive. Ooh, look at that. Oh, yeah. That's all I got to do. That's all I got to do. So now, let's do it. From the beginning. Section 1 is done. No! And then section 2 got me right at the beginning. Banana candy tastes more like banana than most bananas. It's not pleasant. You're right, John. I can't remember the last time I've had banana candy. Maybe you're runt. But you know what? You're absolutely right. Banana candy tastes more like bananas than bananas. You're right. It's true. That is strangely true. All right, let's actually get section 2 here. Oh, too early. That's actually a good sign. Banana candy's interesting. The runs. It's bananas, Fernando. Ah. Threw it too early. Banana chips. I've had that, like the dried ones. The dehydrated, I should say. Too early. Way too early. Super early. And why I bother saying out loud when I'm too early or too late, it's for my own benefit. It really helps me adjust the next time around. Barely made that work. Oh, I almost saved that. All right, we're getting right back there. Dried mango. I haven't had that. What's up, Michael? I'd love to try some dried mango. Mango's one of those fruits that I really enjoy, but I rarely ever get the opportunity to eat it. But I'm totally down with mango. Mango's awesome. Mango's like a, it's really a rare treat for me. Something I don't think about often. But mango, that's up there. That's a really, really good flavor. For me. Oh, why am I missing it? I'm right there. Gotta love mango, Jen. I'm good, Michael. How are you? Oh, I thought that was gonna be too late. Oh, that was... I threw it too late. Oh, I'm still too late. I gotta get that earlier. Okay, nice kiwi. There you go, Michael. Dried pineapple. Oh, yeah. Pineapple is really good. I'd say pineapple's top 3 favorite fruit for me. Such a strong, sweet flavor. Yes! No! Okay, just a little too late. Big progress there. Nice, Michael. Can't wait to check it out. Today on Facebook Gaming is the day I play levels submitted by supporters. So I'm excited for that. 6 p.m., just a couple hours from now. 2.5 hours to be exact. And then tomorrow at 6 p.m., I'm really excited to do more Pokemon Legends Arceus. I played it 3 times so far, and I really loved it the 3rd time. Not much dialogue. I was just cruising around. Pears on pizza? Pears on pizza! I've never heard of that. No. That would be a new one for me. I'd say the strangest combination of things I've had on pizza is ricotta cheese, dried cranberries, and butternut squash. And it actually was a pretty good combo. Big shout out to Otto Pizza. That's who makes it. OTTO. Otto. Great pizza. Pizza. Well, that's Little Caesars. Who, ironically, May not make the best pizza, but they do make the best Italian cheese bread you ever had. You could quote me on that one. Cranberries on pizza. I know. It sounds odd. It certainly is odd. But it works. I'm way too late. You know what my issue is? It's, I'm using, see the indicators? That looks like a backwards C. My eye is paying too much attention to the indicator. I need to essentially, at this point, now that I've played it as much as I have, I should just be pretending those indicators aren't even there. I threw it too early, but that's an adjustment in the right direction. Is that at 6? Yes, Michael. Today at 6 p.m. on Facebook Gaming, I'll be playing supporter levels at Mario Maker 2. At 9 p.m. tonight, I'll be playing Mario Maker 2 Endless Expert No Skip. And then tomorrow at noon on Facebook Gaming, I'll be playing the Ring Fit. Then at 3 p.m. tomorrow, I'll be back here on YouTube playing some Kaizo levels. And then at 6 p.m. tomorrow on Facebook Gaming, I'll be back to Pokemon Legends Arceus. And then 9 p.m., Endless Expert No Skip. Always one of my favorites. Oh my goodness. Too late. Not by much, though. Not by much. Still too late. That really is one of the toughest jumps for me, which it's not even that tough of a jump. But for whatever reason, something about the ice, it's something about the way you have to do this. Still working it out. What's up, Shannon? Too late. Getting there. Getting there. Nice. No, just a hair too early. Let's go, Kiwi. Oh, you know, kiwi's one of those fruits. That's a legendary fruit flavor in, like, drinks and candy. Kiwi is one of those things that if you've only had the candy or you've had it in a drink or a juice or something, you'd think kiwis were the best tasting thing on planet Earth. Not that they're bad. I like a kiwi, but I'm saying relative to the way it's flavored in those situations, you'd think kiwi was like the sweetest, most delectable fruit around. But then you have one, you're like, wait a minute, you mean there's 800 seeds per slice here? Am I going to have a kiwi farm in my stomach after this? There's so many seeds, it's wild. What's up, Ash? Lots of seeds. Hey, look, Jen, you're saying the same thing. We'll be there, 9 o'clock. No problem, Michael. Don't worry about it, my friend. Never feel any obligation to be at any of my streams. You're always welcome, but I'm never waiting with a list to make sure certain people show up. I'm not that way in life either. It's always surprising to me when I find out someone close to me is like keeping track of who said happy birthday. That kind of stuff. But that's just me. If that's important to you, I don't want to downplay it. Ah! Jana loves kiwi. Kiwi's pretty good. The candies are really sweet, exactly. Or I'm thinking of, you know, like there's so many different juice blends, and it'll be like strawberry kiwi watermelon, or it'll be like apple kiwi surprise. Something crazy like that. They'll just toss kiwi in. I'm pretty sure I used to drink a thing called Fruitopia in high school. And I think there was a flavor strawberry. Was kiwi in there? I want to say that's part of what I'm thinking of. Is a Fruitopia with kiwi in the flavor. Maybe not. Kiwis are healthy. They sure can be. All fruit can be healthy. There's another since I've been doing these Ring Fit streams, we've been talking about the different health advice that can be really discouraging. Have you ever heard this health advice? Don't eat fruit? Now, to be fair, if you're diabetic or you have an issue with sugar, that's entirely different. But as general health advice to avoid eating fruit, do you realize the insanity that is that advice? Stick to McDonald's. Don't go with anything natural. It's nonsense. Fruitopia sounds familiar. Apple kiwi surprise. But yeah. I never thought we'd get to a day that people trying to be healthy would say, "Ooh, I better not eat the fruit." It strikes me as so funny. Sorry. I hope that's not offensive to anybody. It genuinely strikes me as funny. As someone who, just, I don't know. It just strikes me as funny. Ooh, got it. Ooh, got that too. Ah, and then I missed that. You're ahead of not eating fruit game. There you go. You recall Fruitopia, Michael. You're ahead of the game. Whoopsies. Go to the supermarket. There you go. Michael eats meat. Apple a day sends you to the doctor. No offense. Yes. It's totally fair to say that there is sugar in fruit. I'm not trying to deny that. I'm saying to avoid fruit because it has sugar in it sounds to me like avoiding water so that you don't accidentally get water poisoning from drinking too much of it. I'd put it on that same level. I'm going to avoid fruit entirely because it contains sugar. So I'm also going to avoid water altogether so there's no chance I drink too much. It's cleaning time. You cleaning? Ooh, that was close. Okay, I'm doing section 3 again right now. Everything in moderation, exactly. That's well said, Desire. If you try to do a diet of only fruit, that's probably going to be a problem. If all you ever eat is fruit, that's going to be some problems. You're in for a world of pain. But that's true of literally anything. Make anything your entire diet. It's probably not going to go too well in the long term. No matter how healthy or unhealthy it is. Oop, missed my button. Glad I'm doing this section again. Now that I'm getting back there. Oop, just barely missing that. Oh, yeah, I'm really glad I'm doing this. Getting all these mistakes out now. Oh, just missing it. Just missing it. There's a weird kind of fall. You gotta fall with style in order to make that dry bones shell move work. Close. Gotta really nail down this time. What's up, Lewis 41? There he is! The legend! The number 5 with the on the leaderboard. If you go to Endless Expert Runs, my boy Lewis 41 is number 5 in the world. Not in the region, not in the country, but in the world. Number 5. I'm a big fan of that. That's crazy. And you know who he's sandwiched between? 2 people I talk about on stream all the time. No Toxic and Rishada 21. So Lewis 41 is in their league. That's the real big leagues. Number 1 in your region. I love that, Lewis. What's up, Jason? You get diabetes, Michael. Interesting. Can you not send stars on other stuff on YouTube? No, not yet. Not yet, Michael. I got to unlock all that. I'm doing well, Lewis. How you doing? Did you play some Mario today? Or do you play later? When do you usually stream, Lewis? Do you have a stream schedule? Do you only stream on YouTube? I have so many questions for you, Lewis. Sorry. Why can't I get that? Come on. Return to college after 11 days. Oh, my goodness. Sorry to hear that. That's really painful, Lewis. Yeah, well, Lewis, I met Lewis 41. He rated me here on YouTube. He was streaming on YouTube and then came to visit. So he definitely streams on YouTube. I gotta drop it sooner. A college student, you don't really have a schedule. Ask if you have a Discord, you can speak there usually. Okay, very good. Lewis, I don't have a Discord. But I do a rated G channel here, so it's super, it's super clean. And just trying to keep the stream super clean is an insane challenge. So the idea of moderating a Discord in addition to that, pass. You know what I'm saying? I already got enough to moderate with what I'm already got going. Too early. But that's amazing, dude. So you're a college student and you're number 5 in the world? Come on, dude. That ain't cool. I'm kidding. That's very cool. Lewis 41. Oh, no! No worries. We're talking to comment section on YouTube. Okay, yeah, exactly. I'll definitely be checking out Lewis. I just moved to a 4 stream a day schedule. So in the past week or so, well, it's actually been almost 2 weeks. Stream at 12 o'clock, noon, 3 p.m., 6 p.m., and 9 p.m. Was it for the... Okay, so you got to play a lot during the lockdown. That makes sense, Lewis. That makes sense. I certainly wouldn't have been a streamer without the lockdown. There we go. Now we just got to do it in the run. Try to have a friend moderate a rated G Discord. He ended up shutting it down. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. And I'm not against non-rated G. I'm just saying what I'm trying to put forth as like the environment here. But I'm not someone who's like, man, if only every streamer could be as clean as me. It's not that at all. I'd say most of the... Like, I love to watch Ryukar and Grand Pooh Bear and Dashi and Panga. And they certainly aren't rated G. Make yourself a schedule? Definitely. Lewis, it goes a long way. Making a schedule is huge. Ooh. No, I was too early. Beautiful, though. There we go. Major? What do you mean? I haven't been asked that question. Oh, yeah. Lewis, I don't... Maybe it... Where are you in the world? Because here in the United States of America, which I don't know if that's where you're at, but in... Like, we call it college, and then you major in a topic. Yeah, like what you study, exactly. Like, if you were in, what do they call it in university or uni? Is it still a major? I think it's a different word. I think a lot of places have different words for it, for the same thing. Ah. You're British! Hospitality and catering, there it is. What's up, Erica? Hospitality and catering. That's awesome. Oops, to the left. Yeah, it's not major. That's why you're confused. Now, so what do you call it? What's it called over for you? Is it a focus? I'm trying to think of what the word is. I know it. I know it. What is it? That little turn back can go a long way. Making the right adjustment. Ooh, that was close. Cutting that really close. Ah, and then it all... A course! Okay, there it is. It's a course. In the UK, you call it a degree. Okay, there we go, Sam. Lurking in laundry. Love it, Erica. It's a pet name. His reputation. Get out of control, lose respect. Total, no doubt, Jen. That's the course you're doing. No worries. Okay, so there it is. We all got to learn something there. Thank you for sharing that, Lewis. What's up, Adam? You're just in time to see the clear. Oh, too early. Diploma, degree, different words related. Yes, there we go, Adam. Let's do it. Oh, I had it. All I had to do was pull Mario back like 2 pixels to the left. Oh, my goodness. So close. Thank you, Lewis 41. And remember, Lewis 41, number 5 in the world, number 1 in his region for endless expert runs. Come on. Right between Rashad of 21 and No Toxic. Top players over here. Let's go, Dzar. Ah, it's too close to the wall. I could see that falling apart. And you're a college student, dude. That is insane. Have you ever heard of JC the Champ? He's also an incredible Mario player, and he's relatively young too, I believe. He's just insane. He could probably beat this level in 3 tries. Barely made that. No, don't do that, Mario. Come on. What's up, Ghost Gamer? Michael, what's up? You know Smooth, my boy from Facebook Gaming. A great stream over on Facebook Game. Make sure you check out You Know Smooth. Funny, positive guy over there. Ah, too late. There you go, Ghost Gamer. They played your Super Mario Maker 1 levels back when you were 14. You submitted your Dashing Troll levels, and you no longer make troll levels. Okay, very cool, Lewis. Very cool. So you've been into Mario for a while. Which makes sense. Since you're number 5 in the world. Huh. Too late. Too late. Not great. The controller must hate you giving me a real beating. Appreciate you, You Know Smooth. Yeah, you know, I've actually been through... This is my 3rd controller. Since I got the Switch. Well, 4th if you count the one I got for Mario 35. This one. This one has a really nice D-pad. This 8-bit do. SN30 Pro Plus. I had this for Mario 35. Got my 1,000 wins before they took the game away. I really loved that. Barely get the levels played. Oh, Ghost Gamer, how come? Now, Ghost Gamer, let me ask you. What kind of levels do you make? 12, you can't believe it there. Lewis, the time goes by quick. I miss it too, You Know Smooth. Mario 35 was a classic. I think it'll come back. I do think it'll come back eventually. In one form or another. We were just talking about that. I think either a paid version or as like a Mario 40-year celebration. I bet we'll see it again. Erica knows about Mario 35. I don't know what that is, Ghost Gamer. Any chance it's not rated G? I'm afraid. I'm almost afraid to ask Ghost Gamer. So I'm just going to caution you with trying to keep it a rated G situation, which, if you're not familiar with rated G, that's the part of the movie rating system here in the United States of America. Is rated G is for all audiences. PG means parental guidance is required. PG-13 means you have to be at least 13 to get in without parental guidance. And then rated R, you need to be at least 18 to get in. Ooh, I did it. I didn't do it. Does scratch. Okay, so it is a thing. I'm just out of the... Mario 35 underrated. No doubt, Lewis, I agree. Been thinking about watching the old videos. So what is scratch? If your son does it, Erica, it can't be anything too bad. I was teaching you. It's a website to do coding. Oh, that's awesome. Wow, and it's called Scratch. I'll definitely have to check that out. That's a cool idea. Is Noah enjoying it? Is it actually working? You're confused, too. Never heard of it. Sounds cool. A website to do coding. Well, if there's one skill to learn, that's a great one. If you can have any amount of fun learning how to code, do it. Oh, come on. Come on. Me failing this level is almost becoming a meme at this point. All I could do is laugh at this point. Oh, come on, dude. I'm right there. You're making your own animation. That's awesome, Ghost Gamer. Yeah, I didn't know if that's where it was going, you know, Spoon. Loves it. Taught you a little GIF, some stop-motion animation. That's awesome. What's up, Brian? No doubt. You do stop-motion videos on YouTube? Very cool. That takes a lot of patience. Stop-motion is a definite art form. Dude, that jump. It just doesn't like me. I keep choking up right there because here's what's going on in my brain. I get to that part and I think, turn right. I'm trying to think every step all in a millisecond, and it ends up being overwhelming. So I gotta relax at this jump. All I have to do, see this little indicator right here? I've got to hold right. As soon as I jump out right here, right there at that indicator, I jump, and then I have to hit left and guide Mario up into the left, like this motion. Like, broop, like a J, like a backwards J. Broop. And then that's what allows me to grab this and immediately drop it. And once I hold down and drop this shell, I cannot hit left again. I have to get back to facing right and basically fall right into it and be ready to immediately jump again. So that is the breakdown of what is going wrong there. What's up, Sharon? Made a dance game. Very cool. That's awesome. You want to make your own? Didn't work? Pick YouTube over Twitch? What were you? Well, Twitch, in my mind, is sort of the major leagues of streaming. And by the nature of being the major leagues, that means you're going to attract the largest number of streamers and viewers alike. So, if I was going to be trying to expand in a game like Warzone or Fortnite or League of Legends, I'd probably hop over to Twitch to try to back that up. But my primary means of watching stuff on the internet has been YouTube, more so than Netflix, more so than any other platform. I've watched YouTube. Like in the past 12 years or so, I've easily watched more YouTube than any other platform. So to me, YouTube represents like my go-to spot for internet stuff. So, it's all that wrapped into one that makes it so that when it comes to this idea of expanding beyond just the Facebook platform, the next best place that I'd like to be is YouTube, much more so than Twitch, for me. And those are my reasons. But I would not take that to mean that other people should do the same, because there's a lot. I'm actually just here. I'll announce it now. You got the YouTube can. Ironically, you'll be the first to hear about it. But later this week, I'm doing my first stream called Streamer Struggles, and we're gonna talk about exactly this kind of stuff, like what's going on with the multiple platforms, what's up with the algorithm, what's going on with being a variety streamer versus just playing the same game over and over. I get so many messages and questions, and I love to get it. I love to be able to talk to all the different streamers about different strategic moves. I genuinely enjoy it, and so that's what's motivated me to say, you know what? Instead of just doing this individually all the time, it'd probably be better open it up and do it in a public forum. And one of the big lessons is definitely do not just try to copy what someone else is doing and think that's going to give you your best results. Because it's likely there's factors about their own channel and content that might be driving the decision in a way that isn't relevant to you. Way to support YouTube. You don't like how Twitch is dark-themed? Filled with trolls? Well, here's what I'd say to you. And this is another thing I would definitely want to have a whole discussion about, is the way in which all these different platforms are perceived. If you ask someone who's primarily on Twitch about Facebook gaming, they're going to, not all the time, but they're likely to laugh at you and say, Facebook gaming? That's the biggest joke on the internet. If you're a streamer on Facebook gaming, it hardly even counts as streaming. That's the kind of thing you might hear when hearing from someone who's on the Twitch side. And then similarly, you ask about somebody who's primarily on the Facebook side, about Twitch, and they're likely to say comments similar to that, where it's like, oh, it's all this. But the truth is, it's all true, but none of it is anything more than generalizations made by outsiders. Oh, part of why you know so well all the benefits of Facebook gaming is because you're right in the mix. You get to experience it. You know the deal here on Facebook gaming. But when it comes to Twitch, it's way more easy to point out all the horrible things when you're less familiar. But I would guarantee all those troll accounts exist on YouTube, just like they exist on Facebook, all the way down the line. Who's to see? Relate streamer struggles are real. Yeah, I definitely want to do it. What's up, Deltron? Your top is Twitch, then Facebook, and then YouTube for live stuff. Here just because of you. Thanks, Mel. That's nice of you to say. This is a wild one, Brian. What's up, Peter? My boy, Peter. Snow camping. Nice. So, yeah. I hope that wasn't too too strongly worded. I'm trying to provide that balance of the reality is I don't think any one platform is better or worse. It all depends on what you're bringing to the table. You can imagine for me, trying to run a rated G channel that's centered around Mario games, that's likely to appeal to the family demographic, correct? Correct. How many families do you think watch Twitch together? I'd say not too many. Just a guess. Relative to how many families are likely to watch YouTube together. Not necessarily a million, but a lot more than are gathering around the TV to watch Twitch together. Thank you so much, Peter! There you go, John. You're driving a semi in the snow, no fun. I'm so sorry, John. That is stressful. People look at Facebook game as a joke. Exactly. They're great streamers, communities. Well, the algorithm, that's what I want the first episode to be about, You Know Smooth. I want to have a whole conversation about the Facebook algorithm because especially within Facebook, I hear endless speculation, rumors, bitter comments. I hear nothing. I hear 99% of the time I hear anybody talking about the Facebook algorithm, it is just trashing it to the ground as if it is completely useless and can't do anything right. And I would say that is a massive misrepresentation of what's going on. I love the internet. Okay, there you go, Ghost. Been on Facebook since MySpace. There you go, Adam. Some people drink Pepsi, some like Coke. What a DJ. All right, Scott. That must be lyrics. Watch YouTube with your kid all the time. There you go, Shannon. Don't care what platform. As long as the content is good, I'm in. I love that, Desire. That's a great attitude. But the truth is, the Facebook algorithm, I think a big part of the misunderstanding is what even is an algorithm. I think that's a big starting point. It starts to be like this. How do I feel about variety streaming on Facebook? That is definitely directly tied to this discussion on the algorithm. Because right now, have you ever heard the phrase? Actually, here, let's put it this way. If I play Mario Maker 2 6 days a week versus I play a different game every day. Now, with or without an algorithm, which one of those two situations is more likely to garner consistent viewership? Just based on pure logic, not anything technical, just logically imagine it in your head. There's a streamer out there, streams the same game every day versus he plays a different game every day. Now, just based on nothing more than that information, which path, logically, is going to lead to stronger, more consistent viewership? And I don't think it should take too long to recognize, just by the nature of it, with no algorithm involved, playing the same game all the time is more likely to lead to more consistent viewership. Having nothing to do with an algorithm. Just the most basic reality of you're doing the same, you're serving a community of viewers who are already looking for content of that type, and they can find you doing it at the same time every day. Doesn't that sound like it's going to be 100 times more effective than if I play a different game every single day look at what I'm completely missing the opportunity to connect with the people who are deepest into the game, the people who are most likely to want to engage about the game. If I'm playing a different game every day, guess what I'm relying entirely on? Nothing but my personality. Just your personality. And guess how many streamers make it big or successful just on their personality? Do you think it's more than half? No. It's far less than half of the streamers that even get the opportunity to be full-time for any amount of time. It ain't just because of their personality. And that you'd need to have the golden personality of all personalities to be able to get away with playing the same game every day. I mean, playing different games every day and still managing to attract a community all just around your amazing personality. You see what I mean? I don't mean for that to sound patronizing. I'm trying to make it clear that without ever even mentioning an algorithm, something that's constantly being blamed for, nobody can get away with being a variety streamer on Facebook because of the algorithm. It's just not entirely true. That's not the whole problem. Okay, there you go, Scott. I haven't listened to the album in a long time. Long as the game that changes it. I've watched the same game being the same way can get really old. No doubt about it, Adam. For some people, don't have the personality. If you would play Excite Bike every day or Ninja Turtles every day, it would get old fast. For you, but Adam, there's an entire community out there that likes to watch those games every day. There's an entire community that watches Mario 64 get speedrun every single day. For multiple streamers. There's multiple full-time streamers. All they do is play Mario 64 and speedrun it. That's their entire day. But you can imagine, if you're going to be in that crew, you better be real good at the game. You better be really worth watching. It ain't going to be about how funny you are. Gets old, exhausted on the streamer. Well, this is the thing. This is the thing, Smooth. And this is the harsh truth. Is your goal as a streamer to grow, or is the goal to have fun? Both are totally fair goals. Totally reasonable. Totally fair. If you want to be a streamer to have fun, that's a great reason to start streaming. I've encouraged many people. Start it up. If you stream to 1 or 2 people, that's a lot more than 0 people. And what do you got to lose, right? If you're trying to have fun. But what happens is you got all these people as streamers who want to believe they're entitled to be able to stream whatever they want, whenever they want, and their audience is expected to just cater to their whims. Oh, you got to cancel today? No problem. Oh, you got to change the schedule yet again? Oh, no problem. Oh, you played my favorite game once this week and then you're not playing it again till 2 weeks from now? No problem. That's not realistic. Audience, viewers are people just like you and me. Look at your own viewing habits. Do you watch Sorry, I'm going off here. Watch the original Ninja Turtles? You never thought about it? You don't want to become a streamer yourself. Sounds like a fairly complex debate. What's the best way to do it? And there is no best way to do it. It all depends on your channel, your content, your personality, your goals. All that is going to dictate the best strategy for you. You stream for fun. There you go, Shane. Then that way you can't do it wrong. If you want to stream for fun, pick whatever game you want. Don't even set up a schedule. Stream any time of the day, whatever game you feel like playing. And you will have the most fun you could ever have. That's the way to do it. But what happens is people think that you can have that mindset and have that translate to building an audience. And it just doesn't logically compute. I think personally it has a lot to do with it for me when you watch streamers, but you can see the skill brings the silent lurkers. Well, it's the order of operations, Smooth. I think what you're getting at there is that the streamers or the content creators that you end up sticking around the longest for and being a part of their community, part of that appeal has to be their personality. You have to actually like them if you're going to actually stick around in the long term. But if you're working on growing an audience, what I just described is the smallest percentage of your viewers. The largest percentage of your viewers will be casual viewers. Casual viewers are not going to stick around 3 months from now. And that's fine. They don't need to. That's the definition of a casual viewer. Totally fair. If you watch me this month, and by next month you're like, you know what? I'd rather watch this guy. You should definitely watch the other guy. And you should expect that your viewers are constantly doing that. They'll like you for a little while. They'll get sick of you. Maybe they'll come back. Maybe they get sick of you again. Most of your viewers are casual viewers. Those are the ones to, not to cater to at all, but to recognize. You watch Super Pat, used to watch a bunch of other streamers. It's all meh. Pat's the best! Oh my goodness, and the chat is awesome. Adam, what a thing to say. Thank you for that encouragement. Friend of yours streams a little bit, holding a few world records on Nintendo 64 Mario Kart. Loved it, Mel. This is a great way to do it. And Desire agrees. Big shout out to Desire and Adam for the incredibly kind words. But I want to be careful that it doesn't sound like I'm being negative here. I'm trying to be as realistic as possible because there's so many misconceptions, and especially over on Facebook, I just hear it over and over and over again. The entire problem is the algorithm. The algorithm doesn't like me. The algorithm doesn't let me stream what I want. The algorithm is holding me back. And I can promise you, saying that stuff is only going to make it worse. It's definitely going to make it worse. Definitely need to get it together. Lost focus, trying to find something that works, enjoy enough to play a long time. Mario 64 hasn't been treating you well after 1 year of straight playing it. And there you go. I think that's another one of the toughest parts of being any kind of content creator is figuring out what is it you want to make. I had the good fortune of before I ever streamed, before I even owned Mario Maker 2, I had spent literally years watching Mario Maker 1 content for my own benefit, not to be a streamer, not to study. Literally, my favorite thing to watch on YouTube for years before I ever streamed was Mario Maker content. So when it came time for me to stream, I didn't have to do a bunch of experimenting to find my lane. I knew if I was going to stream, it was definitely going to be Mario Maker. And that was a huge advantage, something that I don't take for granted. And it's a big part of the reason why I've worked so hard to find so many different ways to play it, to the point that it still represents my favorite game. Being a gamer is just for fun. It can be, Fernando. It can be a lot of different things. Not having a good Mario Party game? Sorry about that, Michael. You know, Smooth, if you're still here, I would love you to send a message to the Super Pat World page whenever you get a chance. Oh my goodness, dude. All right, I'm going to have to just practice that move now at this point because I keep failing that one move. You want to stream for fun. Saying you're fine playing what you want for a few friends. You just hope when you keep getting smacked with the stats that low stats don't start bugging you. Well, they will, and that's okay. You got to let go of it. If your goal is to have fun, then have fun. Dig this because it's like the old days, chilling your buddy's couch. And that's how I think of it too, Adam. Thanks for the chat. Some good points. Glad to hear. And this is the thing. If you know, Smooth, if I get in my own head about it, I can convince myself that I am the worst. I have no chance. I'm on the decline. There's no way I could ever. I've already peaked. All of those thoughts are constantly available to me. Oh, what was that? I really got to get that move. It is hard not to look at the stats, exactly. Okay, later, Desire. But like I said, you know, Smooth, I hope you send me a message at the Super Pat World page. I'm in trouble here. I am in trouble. Have I changed my streaming times? I have. Get some more lately. It's a good thing. Evening from the UK. That's awesome, Sean. Yeah. My new schedule is every day. I stream 4 times a day. 3 times on Facebook Gaming. 12 p.m. at noon doing the Ring Fit. Then at 6 p.m. on Facebook Gaming, play some Mario. And then 9 p.m. on Facebook Gaming, I play Endless Expert No Skip. But the new edition is this stream that I'm doing right now. Every single day at 3 p.m., I'm streaming here on YouTube. So 4 streams a day. 3 on Facebook, 1 on YouTube. And it's always every 3 hours. 12 p.m., 3 p.m., 6 p.m., 9 p.m. And so you can guess Guess what that means for my social life? It means I don't get to have one for a little while. That's part of the hustle, part of the grind. In my position, I have a specific opportunity that if I wait around till next year, that opportunity ain't going to be there anymore. Not the same way it is now, anyway. Beautiful. Weather's beautiful today, Shannon. Love to hear that. It was freezing for me. I took my Maya little stroll today. It was pretty cold. Oh, man. Okay, thank you, No Smooth. I really appreciate it. And thank you for starting this conversation because it's really important stuff. And it breaks my heart to see all the discouragement. That's where my heart isn't coming from, I'm the best, I know everything. My heart's coming from seeing the discouragement and the helplessness related to the algorithm is ruining my streaming career. And that's like the worst place to be because you're going to really drive yourself cuckoo because you can't fix it. It's totally out of your hands. So it's like extra cruel to believe that if only the algorithm was different, everything you'd be a superstar. It's a horrible, horrible reality to live in. You don't get an in-person social life. But I get the people here, exactly. Without a doubt, Erica. Right. The grind dedication. Inspiring. Thank you. Work hard, play hard. It is, smooth. That's it. Well, I've sort of opened up in the past couple months that I've had some struggles with my own mental health related to some really tough stuff going on in my personal life, where my wife and I are separated, but we are living together happily for the time being. So there's a lot of potential emotional obstacles there. And as a result, I've had to really work on my mental health. And that's what led me to committing to movement every day. And it has made a huge difference for me. Harvard did a study that said in some people, exercise can be equally as effective as taking an antidepressant. That's pretty insane. That's an insane thing to come out of a Harvard study. Now I'm going to repeat that because people take that out of context. That does not mean that for everyone with every form of depression that exercise is equivalent to antidepressants. That's not what the study says. The study says for some, especially those with more mild case of depression, in some, exercise can, not always, but it can be as effective as taking an antidepressant. So that doesn't need to be exaggerated to be as impressive as it is. Yes, come on. No! Come on, Patty boy. Come on, I'm right there. I'm right there. There you go, Sean. Did you get to watch live for a change? Even the same level. I know, Sean. Sean, I know, man. I can't even believe. If you had told me I would still be on this level today, I would never have believed you. I would never have believed you. Mental health, important. Streamers, you feel like we look past it and try to hide it. No doubt. Did a 10-minute bike ride. Nice job, Jen. Yeah, no doubt. Well, what's worse is there's this perception that streamers have the easiest job on earth. And I would agree it's one of the most fun jobs on earth. I've had a lot of jobs. A lot. In a lot of different fields. And this is easily in the top 3 most fun jobs I've ever had. Now, work hours-wise, I'm working more work hours as a streamer than I ever did in any other line of work, including being a teacher. Are those hours spent all fun? No, not at all. And that's the more complex reality. It's easier to just look at streamers and say, psh, you got the easiest job on planet Earth. Not accurate that it's the easiest. It is probably the most fun, one of the most fun, and definitely one of the rarest opportunity-wise, like being a Major League Baseball player or something. But it is not just a free... It's not just a free pass to just do whatever you want all day. Oh, no! What's the progress stick exactly shaded? There we go, Chad. I like that one. Dab it on him. Whoops. Do you ever get bored playing? Not of... Let's see. I'd put it this way, Smooth. If I'm playing Mario Maker, I'm never to the point where I'm like, I don't want to play this. But let's say like it's 8:30 p.m. and I get in an argument. And it doesn't end in the most pleasant way, right? At that point, it doesn't matter what game I'm playing. I'm probably not going to be that much in the mood to play a bunch of video games in that moment. That's more my struggle. If I want to play any video game, then I'll be just as happy playing Mario as basically anything. But I'm also one of those strange people that can eat the same exact... I've had a banana and yogurt for breakfast for 5 or 6 years now. Eat the exact same thing every single morning. Never even think twice about it, even look forward to it. That would drive some people up the wall. Some people need that variety. And that's fair. You got to know that about yourself. You got to know your limits. But for me, I can legitimately play this game 6 hours a day and be happy to play it 6 hours a day. And I totally respect that that is not the case for everyone. Oh, I thought that was good. I thought that was in. If you love what you do, you're not working. Well, that's I would call that an oversimplification, Jen. Hire someone to do the mortgage? What would that mean, Mel? I think a lot of times you can love what you do and it still is work. Only people say the ones that never streamed. Well, it definitely looks a lot different from the outside. If you're looking at a streamer from the outside, it's easy to focus on all the positive things, all the attention, and all the positive parts of being a streamer. It's really difficult to accurately see the negative sides, which, from the streaming side, you never want to come off like you're complaining because most streamers recognize, hey, it's pretty awesome that I'm able to do this and people want to watch. That's something to be very grateful for. So there's definitely that weird balance of, I don't want to sound like I'm complaining about this, but it can be really difficult. Ah, too high. That's an easy breakfast. No thought involved. Exactly. That's part of the beauty of it, Jen. I don't even have to think twice about it. Another example, I love the idea of being fashionable, like having nice clothes and stuff. That's never happened. I've always worn hoodies, jeans. I wear stuff till it has holes in it. I wear it to the ground. But in my own head, I have this ideal of, it'd be pretty cool to have some stylish clothes. But I've never actually done it. I get too comfortable just, well, this works. If this is working, I'm okay with it. The ability to adapt, it can be a really powerful tool for good and for apathy, which is not always good. Come on, what are you doing, Mario? What's up, JD, my boy JD? Great to see you. It's healthy. Great. The big breakfast anymore. Don't know why I don't have the appetite. Okay, fair enough. Let's go, Kiwi. What's fashion? Like being comfy these days. Sweats in a tee. I feel you on that big time. I feel you on that big time. It's one of those things where in my mind, I really know how to dress well. But in reality, I have no idea, and I don't even spend any money on clothes. I forget what was bringing that up. I was trying to illustrate how easy it is to see yourself differently than you really are. No! Come on, Pat! Don't miss that. That's it. What's up, Ty? Yeah. Nowadays, I just can't bring myself to... If I was going to spend money on something, I'd probably want to spend it on, like a new microphone. Or a guitar. I really want a 7-string guitar. I've wanted that for like, I don't know, 12 years. But I've also been a special educator for 10 years. And guess what? Big shock, but don't make too much money there. As much as I love it. And I still think I'm going to go back to it eventually. You don't make money. You don't have extra money. Fancy clothes uncomfortable. Getting a snowblower. Yeah, that's the big one. I'm trying to find a used one. I don't really want to buy a brand new one. Because they're overpriced. Snowblower, all it's going to do is blow the snow around? Come on. Why am I going to spend $1,000 on that? That's crazy. I mean, that's exactly why, as long as I've gone this long without buying one. But if I can find a good used one, it'll be worth it. Ah! What are the games you play besides Mario? No, well, Smooth, here's part of my strategy has always been I want to keep it 100% rated G. So I only play games that are super family friendly. Like no guns, nothing beyond cartoon violence, nothing with profanity. And so that's part of why Nintendo is the obvious fit for that. Because that I just described 70% of Nintendo games. But so as of now, I'd say for the first year as a streamer, I've always played Mario Maker at least 70% of the schedule. I don't think I've ever dipped below 70%. Until now. Now it might be a little below that percentage-wise, now that I have 4 streams going. But I started out just 1 stream a day. I used to stream once a day at 8 p.m. That was my original schedule. And then after a while, I moved that back to 6 because I kept finishing my stream at like 11 or 12, and then it'd take me like 2 or 3 hours to fall asleep because I'd be all pumped up. So I said, you know what, I gotta move this thing back. And then that's what made me move it back to 6. And then I had that 6 p.m. Mario stream once a day, every day for months and months and months. Gotta give it, be the G-rated. Be a teacher. No doubt. Well, this is what I like to say, Spook, because some people could think I'm trying to put like some kind of moral code in front of you, and I'm not. I'm not at all interested in judging you or telling you how you should or shouldn't live or speak or anything like that. I count on you to make those decisions. My goal in keeping this rated G is not to teach you morality. It's everyone can benefit from having the skill of being able to turn your filter on or off, up or down. You might find yourself at a family reunion or a wedding or a funeral or a job interview. There's a lot of settings where it's a huge advantage to be able to put up the filter. That doesn't mean you're completely censored and that you lost free speech. It means that you are choosing to use a filter that will ensure you keep it appropriate for the setting. That doesn't mean you could never swear. It doesn't mean you have to be a perfect person. It just means there are quite a few settings in life where it's a massive advantage to be able to put that filter on or off. And so, like you just brought up, as a teacher, if you've spent time as a teacher, that's certainly a setting. If you expect your students not to swear, wouldn't it be a little crazy for you to be swearing? I would say so. I wouldn't take my teacher seriously if they said I can't swear, but they would swear. I wouldn't respect that too much. So, just being something like a teacher can really develop that skill of, hey, it's not that you can never swear or that it's this big problem, but there are settings where you want to be able to turn that off. And I think when it's presented in that light, more people could be like, all right, I can get down with this on that level. And the fruit of that commitment everybody makes, anybody who wants to hang out is comfortable to do so. Doesn't matter how old you are or you're anything, whatever it is. No violence. Then smashes. Well, Sean, if you listen to what I said cartoon violence as a maximum. So what you're describing with the smashes the innocent turtles, that's cartoon violence by category. And I understand you're probably making a joke there, but I just want to make it clear. I actually did address exactly what you're talking about. Time and a place for everything. Does it make it hard when someone comes in my chat swearing or doesn't know the rules? Yeah. Well, here's what makes it difficult. The part that's difficult is communicating it in a way that doesn't sound like they're in trouble or judgy. Because whenever I have to delete a comment, let's say someone accidentally drops the S word or something, and I have to delete the comment. Oftentimes, my go-to move is I want to leave it alone. They're going to get the little message that says your comment was deleted for being inappropriate or whatever. And the ideal is they see it and they're like, oh, okay, can't do that here. Boom, boom, boom. I'd say that happens 1 out of 100 times. 1 out of 100 times. 99 times, the person is going to feel violated and embarrassed. And that's valid. It's totally fair if you're in a public setting, you say something that you thought was okay, and then it gets deleted. It is fair. I totally can appreciate why that would make someone feel violated and embarrassed. So I totally respect and honor that reality, and I try to make the interaction go as neutral as possible. But oftentimes, the very first response to someone getting that comment deleted is something like, what the heck is this? What? This person said blah, blah, blah. That didn't get deleted. What was this? You playing favorites? Are you, It usually quickly turns into being accused. Or maybe getting associated with like a power trip. This idea that, man, Super Pat, I'm sure he loves deleting comments. He loves deleting comments. And that couldn't be anything further from the truth. If I can have a stream go by where I don't even have to worry about a deleted comment, that's my favorite stream. Easy. I get no pleasure out of deleting comments. I would much rather never delete a comment. That would be my ideal. My streaming world would be at least 30% less stressful for me if I didn't do the rated G thing. And so that's why it's so ironic that for many people, they perceive it as a power trip thing. But especially as a teacher and someone who hated going to school, I definitely felt like most of my teachers were just on a power trip most of the time. So I could definitely appreciate that perspective. It's just in my case, it's completely inaccurate. I'm not looking to flex any power. I'm trying to keep the environment consistent. In real life, what rating is Pat? I'll never tell, Jen. You'll have to meet me to find out. You'll have to meet me to find out. The joke about the turtles. Okay, I thought so, Sean. We're on the same page. You got a comment deleted because you mentioned an adult drink, but you understand why I didn't know I couldn't say it. No problem, Shannon. Exactly. If I remember correctly, you seemed pretty cool with it, where you're like, okay, now I understand kids say that. Bing, bang, boom. Moving along. You coach kids 5 to 15. You could constantly need to modify how you speak, including not just verbiage, also tone, maturity, knowledge level per team. Officiating makes you modify your reactions. Real life, you're worse than a sailor. Okay, understood. Well, there you go. Scott's able to give an example of in his own life how having the ability to put on that family-friendly filter literally makes him better at his job as a coach. Come on, I can't believe it. How many times am I going to miss it? How many times I got to miss it? That's why you don't do it. More stressful. You make it work. Awesome for you. Do much respect. Totally. And again, I try to make it clear that when you see something that works for somebody else, it's a mistake to think that just works in general. Because I see that quite a bit too. This idea that, oh, well, you see one streamer make this thing work. Oftentimes, there's a lot more behind the scenes. I should be practicing the second section. If I had a scale, how difficult is this level? There you go, Kiwi. I love that. Well, there actually is a scale, Deltron. There's a thing called Team Shell. And this level is a verified Team Shell level. And what goes along with that is a difficulty rating. Why can't I do it as soon as I'm outside the run? Do you see what I'm saying? As soon as I'm outside the run, look at this. What, am I going all the way to the end? Almost. Come on, let's beat this thing. And so what I'm trying to say here is the difficulty of this level on a 10 scale is a 4.5. Now, the toughest Kaizo Team Shell level I've beat is 5.0. So this is nearly the most difficult Kaizo level I've played. The highest being a 5.0. Now, like I said, this is a 10 scale, so it gets so much tougher than this if you want to go there. But the number of people who can actually do it as you go up to that 7, 8, that's when you're really talking about the true champions, like JC the Champ and the Beast. People who can do those 7, 8, 9s. It's just barely even human at that point. For someone like me, I mean, like from my perspective, to play as much as I do and still be so far away from that just makes it clear just how much of an achievement it is to get there. Whoops. The copycat. Try them for themselves. Gotta try it out. Team Shell, Team Jump. Yeah, exactly, no spoof. No problem, Deltron. 4.5. The 10. Shannon, can you believe it? Well, you know, if you're looking to see just how hard can these levels get, one of my favorite Mario Maker YouTubers is Lil Curbs. L-I-L-K-I... Wait. L-I-L-K-I-R-B-Z, I believe. Lil Curbs. He beats levels I could never dream of beating. And not only does he beat them, he usually destroys them. Like, he'll break the level, he'll find ways to get the world record that were never even intended, and he puts it in a nice little 2-minute video package. He's a legend to me. And I'm sure that some of the levels he's got on there are 8, 9, 10s. Especially the speedruns. Minus 10, Sean. I can't believe I haven't beaten it. This is definitely humbling. Just a little too late. Like cars have been fun. Could imagine levels like this. Maybe one day. Exactly, you know, Smooth. Another winter storm. I heard, Jen. The snow doesn't want to stop. Too much snow. Come on, he's got to go. I don't like the snow. Whoa! That was a little too fast. Yes. No! I was so happy I made it. Well, that's progress. That's progress. What's up, Keith? You made it. Born in February, you hate the snow. Fair enough. How are you, Keith? Winter's going out with a bang. You got that right. Wish it would quiet down a bit. Well, I'm going to have to give it 5 more tries here. Phil and Lil! I hear ya. It's definitely a unique thing. Okay, 5 tries, and I got to stop. Bring it back tomorrow. The good news is, by the time I finish this, it will almost definitely make it much easier to take on the next one. Maybe not much, but I'll be better. I'll finish this level a better player than I was when I started it. Oh my goodness, I was there! Come on! I was there! No checkpoints. No checkpoints in this level. Lil Curbs, I told you, Shannon. It was me. You're the one who finally made it to the YouTube stream. What's up, Keith? Great to see you. If I get into these 5 tries, I can have all your YouTube stars. Thanks, Erica. What'd you play? Made you buy Mario Maker 2, get Nintendo Online, and hang out with your daughter playing it together! Sean, that's like a dream come true. Before I made this channel, I had a student that loved Mario, and I always was trying to find some Mario stuff we could watch together. But the ones that I watch the most of the time, like Ryuka and Dashi, they keep it relatively clean, but there'd always be a couple things in there that I'd be like, maybe not. A little questionable. And I said, well, I think it could be a beautiful thing if we had Mario being used as a vehicle to bond with your kids. It definitely sparked that reality in my mind that, wait a minute, if I have a student who's under 18 that loves Mario, that means there's probably a lot of parents today who grew up loving Mario that have kids that love Mario too. Mario might be able to be a little opportunity for a bond there. And that's part of what drove my decision that, all right, if I'm going to do this thing, let's go rated G. So that I can at least represent a place that if there is a parent out there looking to connect with their kid that loves Mario, I can potentially be the gateway. Not that they have to watch me play all the time, but it might be something that inspires them to play together. Like Sean's saying exactly that. He saw this, ended up buying the game, plays it with his daughter. Come on, that's literally the dream. That makes me feel much more successful than much else. So I really appreciate you sharing that, Sean. Thank you. And I think it's a beautiful way to bond with your daughter. Something you both genuinely like, not where one person's just tolerating it for the sake of the other person. If you can both actually like the thing, that's a really powerful connection. Ooh. No! Oh, I got the move. I can't stop. I can't stop. You can smell the cheese. You see 1,000 falls coming soon. Here we go. We're almost there. Thanks, you know, Smooth. Inspired you to play with your daughter as well. I love it, Shannon. That really is one of my favorite things to hear. Like, as a teacher, I see it a lot where there's teachers who will try to connect with their students by kind of pretending to like what they like. And it just isn't all that... Oftentimes, it makes the teacher come off like a poser. Like they're not really even genuine. And I think that can actually really hurt your reputation with the student. And so, like, as a parent or as a teacher, when you're connecting with your kid or your student on something you both genuinely like, no one's pretending. I'm telling you, that's almost like magic. It's almost like magic. Like a good babysitter. A good babysitter usually understands that and will do activities with the people they're babysitting that they actually enjoy. That's usually one of the things that can really separate a good babysitter from a great babysitter, is if they're actually doing things they enjoy with the kid. And that usually requires a little bit of creativity. But it's well worth it. The results speak for themselves. Oh, I thought I was in there. Come on. Come on. What's up, Kid Chris? Donna loves to do the YouTube videos. Watch them with her. I love that, Shannon. Watch it with my son when he gets older. Loves Mario. Very nice, you know, Smooth. You stay until 5. I know. Would it be helpful if you submit a... No, I got to finish it on YouTube now, Keith, now that I come this far with it. But yeah, at 6 p.m., I'm playing levels from supporters in this game over on Facebook Gaming. So that's why I got to call this. But I just got so close. But you know what? I have to stop. I have to stop or else I will just go right through. And I still have to make my salad. I got to prioritize my health here. Even though most of me just wants to stay here and play this. It's a stream because he thinks having a stream of mom will earn a major cool points. I love that. And see that, being the cool mom, Erica. How invaluable is an opportunity to be the cool mom? You don't get too many of those opportunities. So big props to Erica taking that seriously. And thank you everybody who's putting up with watching this level of Rome. I'm so sorry that this has sort of been the only YouTube stream for a whole week now is me failing this level. But I'm telling you, once I get it and move on to the next level, it should take a fraction of the time as a result. My hands will be warm. This is my first real grind in this setting. So, it's coming. That's my point. It's coming. There you go. I guess so, Erica. Making chicken meal preps. There you go, Phil and Lil. Nice job. Cause you start getting back into shape. There you go, Phil and Lil. I've certainly noticed a huge improvement in my mental health, and that's more valuable to me than any muscles or any of that. So, a big shout out to you, Phil and Lil. And there you go. And Jen's going to do your walk now. That sounds beautiful. There you go, Jen. A little walk can go a long way. I've really been enjoying putting in the headphones, taking a little walk outside. Whoo! I'm telling you, that's the level of refreshment you can get from taking a walk outside with some music, going into your own world. Don't have to be an hour-long walk. You can take a 5-minute, 10-minute walk right around the block. Just listen to your music, get in your own zone. Don't think about the troubles. And I'm telling you, that, phew, I look forward to it every single morning. And I don't like to exercise, genuinely. What a great stream. Appreciate you, you know, Smooth. There you go. I'm looking forward to talking to you after this too, my friend. All right, so I got to run. Thanks so much for hanging out. I'll be back tomorrow. We'll definitely beat this tomorrow, maybe. Definitely, maybe. We'll definitely beat this thing tomorrow, so I hope to see you there. I'm going to be back live in an hour and 17 minutes on Facebook Gaming, playing some supporter levels, and then again at 9 p.m. with some endless expert no skip. So, hope to see you at any of those. Like I was just sharing, if you're someone that struggles with depression or anxiety, you're not alone in that struggle. It's something I struggle with, and there's a lot of people struggling. So if it's you, know you're not alone. Make sure you got someone in your life you can talk to about it, and consider getting some movement in every day. I'm not talking about joining the gym, getting 18,000 bicep curls. I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about getting some movement in every day. A way you like to move. Maybe a little dance. Maybe just standing up, sitting down. Whatever it is for you, let's do it. All right? So thanks so much for hanging out. I hope to see you all at the next one. And until next time, bye, everybody.